So here was my entry for the WIG 2025 challenge, but it's had some issues. I think it's pretty much past its prime, so I am going to resow. The basil, I don't think I fed them enough, and I also trimmed it, and that failed. But I do have new growth coming in. I'm hopeful for this one at least. So I have this that I sowed. When did I sow this? Mid-February, to replace these guys. Now, what I'm noticing here is it's starting to become an infestation. At first, it was just one or two, but now there's several. Are these little creatures that are, what do you call it? Caterpillary? Not caterpillary. Centipede looking? Come on. Now, yeah, there was like maybe three at most that I would see, but now for some reason they've surfaced and there's a whole bunch of them. And I don't have enough soil to completely refill this container. So I am just going to go through the meticulous process of taking them out as I see them, if I see them, because I guess they're started to breed now and multiplying like crazy. Of course, there could have been more under the surface that I wasn't seeing, obviously. And I think, they're not really super disturbing the plants. I think they eat mostly just the dead leaves, but at the same time, I'm not here farming whatever these are. So these are going to go to the chickens later. So I'm going to pull this all completely out because I don't need the roots to be in the way of the new plants, or best as I can anyway. It isn't as easy as it seems. Oh, I see a lot more bugs. So it has a very nice root system, but it's also very spotted with brown spotting. So it hasn't had the best existence indoors. All right, what else we got in here? Anything? I don't see anything else at the moment. I'm sure they'll surface, and I'll pick them off as I see them. What's this thing? No. Now, I had overseeded this, so there's quite a bit in here. I'm not going to put them all. Oh, they're dry also. Not good. I have been severely underwatering in general this season, which accounts for a lot of my failures so far. Let's get this watered first before we continue on. All right, this is going to be interesting because we've gotten root bound by this point. So, da, 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 da. All right, that's enough for now. Put the others aside. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, good. So that's 4 already. Let's do another one. Take a bigger one here. Okay. Nope, that didn't put all the roots in, right? No, I got a straggler. All right, second round of lettuce is done. Well, I have another 16 plus lettuce to go. So I'm gonna do my best and fill up these little containers. And since I didn't mention, this is the Lola Rosa leaf. Not the easiest to up pot. Maybe I should pick this bigger pot. This might be tiny. Plants might have gotten too big already. Oops. Ugh. I don't like making a mess, but a mess is always made. And definitely it's easier to work with drier medium and then watering it down after versus the way I'm doing it, but we'll make the best of it. It's easier to move it out of the way and fill it up and empty it. There's an extra straggler in here that I'm just leaving. Nah, never mind. Let me take that. Get out the way. There. I wasn't happy with the little cups, so I went to my handy dandy. What are these called? Italian ice cups. All right, the lettuce is done. We are gonna work on, I'm not sure what next. Maybe cilantro and the dill. Look at this weirdness with the parsley. This is obviously not parsley. Oh, sorry. It's already got many leaves, so we know at least that resembles parsley. That big one definitely does not. And this is another one that doesn't resemble parsley either. Doesn't resemble anything else I planted, so I don't know what these are. This seems like it's a flower. So we'll wait. These look like they should be parsley too. But we had some rogue seeds in there. So yeah, I might have cut some of these. I think we can wait a bit on these batch of eggplants and peppers. Yeah, yeah. So we'll harvest more.